My fiancé wanted a Prenup to protect his family wealth, so I hired a forensic accountant to look into it. I never questioned Drew's stories about his family money, the subtle ANI, the small trust fund that covered his half of our mortgage, the vague references to family investments, all seemed to confirm what he told me. He came from significant wealth but preferred to live modestly when he mentioned a Prenup 6 months before our wedding. I wasn't surprised. It's standard in my family, he explained, sliding a thick document across our kitchen island. Nothing personal, just protecting generational assets. I told him I'd need my own lawyer to review it. My lawyer, Rachel, specialized in family law. This is extensive, she said, flipping through the agreement. He's listing assets I am not seeing documentation for. He's private about the details, I explained. Rachel looked up sharply. Has he shown you any proof of these assets, bank statements? Not once in our 3 years together. I am recommending a forensic accountant before you sign anything, Rachel said. The accountant Marcus took 2 weeks. To hear is no family money, he said flatly when we met. No trust fund, no investments, nothing. That's impossible. He pays half our mortgage from his trust. Those monthly deposits, they're from a personal loan he took out 3 years ago, right when you started dating. The design, a purchased on credit. The designer suits, store cards maxed out, his Mercedes, leased under his father's gardening business. His family owns a modest landscaping company, Marcus explained. They're comfortable, but nowhere near wealthy. His father confirmed. They've never had a trust fund or family estate. That night, I waited for Drew. We need to talk about your family wealth, I said calmly. Did your lawyer find issues with the language? He asked, loosening his tie. She found issues with its existence, I replied, sliding Marcus's report across the counter. Drew's face went through a series of expressions: confusion, shock, then calculation. He was already formulating a new lie. Before you speak, I said. Know that I verified everything. I've spoken to your father. The mask crumbled. He collapsed onto a bar stool. Why, Drew's supposed to look that closely. What was the end game here? People respect money, he whispered. When they think you have it, doors open, women stay. You are $327,000 in debt, maintaining an illusion, I said. Was it worth it? You wouldn't have dated me otherwise, he said, suddenly bitter. A landscaper's son with student loans and a mid-level marketing job. I stared at the stranger wearing my fiancé's face. I am a public defender. I drive a 10-year-old Honda. When have I ever cared about money? Everyone cares about money, he insisted. You just didn't know that's what attracted you to me. I slid the engagement ring across the counter, 3 carats that Marcus confirmed was cubic zirconia. I fell in love with a man who didn't exist, I said quietly. The Prenup was actually the kindest thing you did. It forced me to look for the truth. Sometimes I think about Drew and his exhausting facade, the constant fear of being discovered, the endless web of lies. Real wealth isn't measured in fake watches.